I'm a bee, I'm a bee, I'm a bee today. I learn all these children's songs and I just love it. Hello, my beautiful viewers. How are you feeling? I've got an amazing guest here, but one of my amazing guests, when she gets happy, she takes a chair and she spins it around. So I don't have a lot of space, and I have a screensaver because I am in my bedroom. But here I go. Sydney, this is for you, my girl. My beautiful viewers. Do you know how easy it is for you to take a 360-degree turn and look at your viewpoint another way? I watched a movie with the children yesterday because they are on school holiday, and it's Euro. I cannot remember the second part of the title of the movie. But this 14-year-old boy, is a genius, creating robots. And his big brother, took the little man and he turned him upside down. And he said to this little Euro, that's his name, look at the world from a different point of view. So this show is going to be amazing. Our ladies is going to talk about a different point of view. We're going to talk about outgrowing your old version and your next chapter of your life can only start when you have let go of something that was keeping you or not helping you to get to the next level. So are you ready? I done a quote as well. Every version of your life have served a purpose. And when it's time to grow, and I was very particular with this wording, when it's time to grow, God sends you the wisdom and the resources to do just that. And my beautiful ladies are here to give you that wisdom and brilliance, or that another way to think. Take the chair, turn 360, or get somebody to hold you on your feet and you're going upside down. Or even better, go to one of those crazy stores and buy yourself those glasses that the world is upside down. So I had that also on a few weeks ago, and my daughter said I was stepping like this high because the world is upside down. So just do something, change your point of view, change your life. So my beautiful ones, I am so excited for today's show. I would love to say thank you to all my beauties and Tanzanite heroes. That is under, I call them my slim self-love ignites me. Soul angels or supporters, thank you for being part of the membership. Thank you for helping me to continue. And then I want to say thank you to my beautiful golden sponsor, Ted McLayman, for being this show's sponsor as well. Here is Ted. And then after Ted's video, the ladies is in the house. The ladies is in the house. Ladies, when you come in with your glasses. Are you ready? I am ready. Like, oh, now I cannot see, but I will put it on just now. Here we go.
When somebody starts talking about money, do you just black out and say, that's not me? Yeah, I get it. Man, I've worked with people all my life with helping them make better money decisions. And I just wrote a book for you. It's a book about my experience helping people who don't like money make better money decisions. Take a look at it. It's available now on Amazon.
the ladies is in the house. The ladies is in the house. Oh, thank you, my beautiful ladies. I have taken a photograph. Oh, and I love your glasses. I love your glasses. My beautiful viewers, are you ready? Let me tell you, I cannot wait for you to meet my beautiful Diamond Beauty experts. And not only are they experts, but are also one of my amazing Mrs. Spots. And ladies, the way that you have your tea parties and the way that you are welcoming people in is truly remarkable. I salute all of you. So, my beautiful Julie, are you ready? I'm going to start off with Julie to please introduce yourself. And then the next person is going to be Cindy. And then it's going to be Deborah. And my beautiful viewers, Deborah's mic is giving us a little bit of, but we're still going to do it. Still going to do it. And then beautiful Natalie. So, Julie, let's start with you.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I am Julie Diaz. I'm a technical writer and an author. I recently published a book last year, Conquer Hashimoto's, How to Achieve Remission from Autoimmune Disease, Shrink Thyroid Nodules, and Avoid Surgery. And it has so much information that I wanted to share with people to help them find root causes of their illness and get better naturally. And I'm also a certified herbalist and aromatherapist, and I enjoy working with essential oils and herbs in my kitchen and making all kinds of creations. And I have 2 boys, and I live in New Jersey, and I have a giant chocolate double doodle, my love Hershey. And I'm so happy to be here with all of you. Thank you for having me.
Right, do I need to do the spin?
Yep.
Oh, hi, everybody. Thanks, Sanet. I actually put my glasses on upside down since we are looking at the world in a different way. They're usually this way. For those who don't know me,
I
my name
saw that and I thought, brilliant, brilliant. And yes, my beautiful viewers, our Cindy is our spinner, our chair spinner, our chair lady. So thank you, my beautiful Sydney.
Thanks for having me. So I'm Cindy Eddington. I'm the owner of Tranquil Heart Wellness. I'm an international best-selling author, a transformational life coach, holistic healer. I wear lots of different hats. I work in the women's empowerment arena, but specifically I like to work with women who are navigating the aftermath of divorce because I've navigated that journey myself. And so I really can resonate with women who have been through that or other types of life transitions, if you will, because I've had a cancer journey as well. So more things that you can add in, so to speak, in terms of helping others when you've actually walked the walk, so to speak. So what do I do in my spare time? Well, I'm a mom, I'm a grandmom, I've got 2 grandbabies, so hopefully I get to see them this weekend. And I enjoy spending time with my hubby. We are on a big golfing excursion as many times as we can get out this year for the summertime. So that's who I am and what I do, and happy to be here. Thanks, Sanet.
Thank you, my beautiful Sydney. Before we move over to Deborah, please tell us. Please tell us what happened to you a week ago on the golf course.
Are we talking about the golfing? All right, so yes, I got a hole in one, the very first one I've ever achieved. Lifetime achievement. Never in a million billion years would have expected to do that. Apparently, it's a small club. Although I've met a couple other women who've actually, have had holes in one. As I've been talking and telling my experience, they're like, "Oh, I actually had one too." One woman told me she had 2 of them. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I love it." But yeah, for me, very exciting. Like I said, I've been golfing with my hubby now for over 30 years. So to finally get a hole in one was pretty special. Just saying.
Congratulations. Oh, I've got goosebumps. My beautiful viewers, did you put your glasses on? And did Cindy give you goosebumps? I just believe a hole in one is truly spectacular. And I saw the photos and she told us about it as well. And her expression in her face, oh, it was so beautiful. Thank you, my beautiful one. My beautiful Deborah, your turn, my girl.
Hi, thank you. What a great example of transformation, Cindy. You're not the same golfer you were before that experience. So that's a real life example. And hi, everybody. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you, Sanet. My name's Deborah Robin Meck, also known as Diara. And when we ask who are we, like Cindy said, we wear so many hats. And I am a singer-songwriter, a professional educator. I worked 40 years in the public schools, working with gang members and special ed students and just the whole spectrum. And I'm also a clinical hypnotherapist. I do mediumship and love to deliver healing through meditation. And I'm excited about today's topic. And when Sanet asked us how we were all doing, I checked in and it's like, well, I can't really lie because I need to be authentic. And I said, well, I'm really cranky today. And just naming it and letting it go transformed that. So thank you.
I love it. Thank you, my beautiful Deborah, my gorgeous cowgirl. Please introduce yourself.
And my gorgeous hostess, Sanet, thank you for having me. Just amazing to be with you, with the other guests. So I'm Natalie Chilton, and I wear a lot of hats also. And I thought I'd put this one on today because God told me one day, he's like, this isn't your first rodeo. So like, wear the hat. So it gives me confidence. It's fun. I got the picks on because I'm getting back into music and singing. And so I'm a recent author of my true story, 3-time author actually, and a therapist and an advocate. And so I combine all kinds of health knowledge and research all about protecting people, protecting kids, and ironing out family dysfunction every which way. So that's what I'm an advocate for, and being vocal about it. So thank you.
Thank you, my beautiful one. So, my beautiful ones, we're going to talk about your old versions. I just quickly want to tell you, I do believe that throughout my years, and I am 60 years old, more or less to the last part of my years, I could see how I let go of some of the things and then just change my life. I never realized that in life transforms that you go back to the way you normally were. So 6 years ago, I made a decision to live and not to die. And the things I've changed so that I don't go back to where I was. It's truly hard work. It's hard work because you must be aware of it. You must be aware of not doing that because then you can go there. Or did you do all your forgiveness? Or is there still something you want to work on? So I looked at all of that. But the biggest thing I can say, since it's now more than 6 years ago, can I just say this, ladies and my viewers? It's my best life ever, 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 ever. And I know it's early in the morning and my grandsons is still asleep, but this is my best life ever. And I'm so happy I made a decision. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad I made a decision because for me, my life changed forever. And 4 years ago, a little bit more than 4 years ago, I I asked God for a group of ladies that can support each other through thick and thin and can celebrate each other. Never knew that I will have all these incredible ladies in front of me. Never knew. I'm going to be a host of the Power Hour TV show and the president of Your Voice TV Network. Never knew. But God knew. So that's the reason why I have put it deliberately in my quote. Every version of your life served a purpose. I've learned a lot. And I saw this somewhere, but I cannot remember where. It's not my words, it was somebody else's words, and I cannot give that person the glory or the fame. But your history is for learning. Your history is for learning. So that's the reason for this quote. Every version of your life serves its purpose. And when it's time to grow, God will send you the wisdom and the resources to do that. And so your history, your history is for learning. Now for the best part. The present is for living. Yes! And because you are living and you've learned what you want and what you don't want to do, your future is for growing. Growing, and I say growing more diamond beauties and Tanzanite heroes. So I just had to say this. That is how my quote came about. Ladies, this is how my quote came about. So thinking of my quote, my beautiful Julie, what do you think about it? And what do you think about letting go of something that doesn't serve you anymore?
Oh, I feel like I've been through so many transformations throughout my life because I grew up with a single mom and I didn't have a lot of support around me. And, I could look at it that way where, oh, I didn't have this or I didn't have family around. I didn't have a father. I didn't have this. But I think of it more like I learned to be strong and stand on my own 2 feet and fight for myself and defend myself all along the way. So, maybe that was my path and that was what was meant to be for me to become a strong woman. And I forget your quote already. Tell me the quote again so I can answer the question better.
No, you have done an amazing job, my beautiful. Don't
Really?
Yes, I
Okay.
love it. I love it. Thank you. And Cindy, for you, my girl,
I love the quote. Transformation, if you will, are taking a 360 view. I think it's taking a 360 view of your life, right? You and I know we've been on the planet quite a few decades now. And so we go through different chapters and different seasons of our lives. And I think the big thing that I heard you say earlier, Sanet, was it's the awareness. It's when I frame it a little bit differently in terms of God. I say when the student's ready, the teacher appears, right? It's the same. I think it's the same kind of feeling that we're saying in terms of what you said in your quote. But I think it really truly does come down to awareness. You have to have, as an individual, you have to have, I think, inside a willingness to want to grow. Because it's choice, right? It can be so easy to say, well, this happened to me. Maybe it happened for you, to open you up, to transform you, to grow in a different way. And it's presented, and now you have to make a choice. So I think for me, that's the most important part of it is it's choice. Now I choose to grow, right? And I think that sometimes we have the same, I'll call it a lesson. You can call it whatever you want to call it, but it could be the same scenario is thrown at you time and time again. And it may look a little different each time. Maybe first it's a banana, next it's an apple, next it's an orange, but it's all fruit. I'm just giving that as an example, an analogy here. But, until we get maybe hit on the head several different times to say, did you get it yet? Did you get it yet? Because God's going to keep giving it to you until you get it. And then we wake up and decide, what do I want to do next? And I think that's the beauty of transformation and growth is really having that awareness and saying, yes, I choose that. And then you're going to keep having different seasons, right? You're going to have different seasons and different things and different chapters that happen in your life. And I think once you've woken up to that, having that awareness, I think it's easier for you to choose to step into it and say, what am I learning from this? What is the lesson for me to take into my next, whatever it is, moment? Because it's moment by moment. For me anyways, we change moment by moment, and it's staying in that present moment and making a choice. So that's kind of how I look at it. And I love your quote. I love it because I think it captures the whole essence of what transformation is all about. So thank you. That's my view on it.
Thank you, thank you. So my beautiful ladies, I do have different questions I'm going to ask all of you. So are you ready, my beautiful Tabura, for your question? Can you share a moment when you felt fully in alignment with your true self?
Okay. Let's see. I was all set to speak on the other questions, so let me do a 360 and because what you're asking me is actually the end result of this conversation of transformation. And so I was going to talk about transformation being a shamanic death and rebirth, a reinvention of self, an upgrade to the most authentic way of being and operating in the world, which would then lead into being in our highest alignment. And before I continue to go there, when we were talking about the upside down world, so me as a teacher, the way that I would be in alignment, if we were in a classroom having this discussion, I would say, oh yes, absolutely, the world is upside down. And if you think about it, beloveds, we're all on the earth, our beautiful round earth with our feet on the ground, and we're actually all hanging upside down off the earth, if you think about it.
Exactly.
With our heads floating in space and our feet anchored on Mother Tara. So this is me being in alignment right this moment.
Beautiful. Thank you. So can you tell me, when was your moment that you felt truly aligned? Was there something happening in your life that you just know this is exactly where I'm supposed to be?
Are you asking Deborah?
Yeah, Deborah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking she went to you too, Natalie. I think times when I've been singing and the day that you shared with the world my song, I felt in perfect alignment. And just thinking about that, Sanet, makes me want to cry. And there's something about allowing, our souls to be exposed and allowing the vulnerability. Yeah.
So Natalie, just give me a second. I just want to mention something there. So I will actually have to take out my grandson's glasses. I'm borrowing from him. It is Elvis Presley's interpretation. Whatever. I'm sorry, I cannot give the right wording now. So I
Impression.
listened to this impression, yeah, Elvis Presley, because he's got an Elvis Presley suit.
Oh,
So when I had a coffee chat with beautiful Deborah, we talked about, and then I asked her, why is this song her forever song? And then her name, and then she told me it was her song. I almost fell off my chair. And I said to her, is it out there? Can somebody buy it? She said, no, it's not out there. It's nowhere. It's like, and I was shocked because your voice, and ladies, you all heard this song. Hope, it was like unbelievable. So my beautiful one, I am so thankful it's now out there, And people can buy it. It's not a lot. You didn't even ask a lot for it, but people can buy it and hear your beautiful message and your beautiful voice. So I want to say thank you for taking the courage up to do that as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanet.
So Natalie, I don't know where your question is.
That's appropriate.
So if you can tell us about how did you feel about the quote, and then I will just quickly run down and see where your question is. Just give me go ahead, my beautiful one. Oh, I've got it, but go ahead.
Sure. I just want to acknowledge Deborah's song, and I would love to hear it. And I think we could post it beneath this video. That would be great to, so people don't have to dig around for it. Your quote, I'm a singer too, and that's part of wearing my pick earrings. They actually say groupie love. And I got them in Dallas at the airport. I got this in Dallas this last February. And your quote, Sanet, it's just perfection. Everything about this show, it's just right in the core of where I am. I feel like what you said, all the resources to do with our destiny, all the pieces of our identity of who we have been, who we are now, and who we're becoming, that all fits into our mission and our calling. And it's like, I love this song by the Foo Fighters. It's called When the Wheels Come Down. And that's how I feel, is like my purpose is landing right now. And you, with your quote, just really, I can see, it's like the parachute analogy. Coming down with the parachute's bringing all the resources. You land it and you're grounded, you run. And in the parachute is the resources. All your past, and it's light, and it's colorful, and it's purposeful. And so that is like a perfect metaphor for me and my missions, that I'm switching my mission from unsilenced Natalie, which is pointed at me, to being a hope dealer to many, because the wisdom I have accrued through Creator, through gifting me, there has been some smarts in me. Thank you, girls. There has been some smarts in me, but it's been obscured. So as it's revealed, and putting it to use to guide others. And it's all this. We're all the same. It's the same. It's the same metaphor. It's purposeful. Thank you, Sanet. I love your statement.
Cindy, this is underneath. So here, my beautiful for you. This is how the glasses is. This. Not any of my glasses I can turn around except this one. I love it. I love your new concept. I heard it an hour before, and I just love it. I love it. Wow. My beautiful Julie, I've got this amazing question for you. How do you stay empowered when your old fears or doubts try to return? So, my beautiful viewers, when we were in New York, we had a savior, and that was Julie. So we had to go for our beautiful book to be released in one of those big
Jumbotron.
Jumbotrons. I don't know why my words is leaving me, but Jumbotrons. Maybe it's not my words, maybe it's my
It's early for you.
And they were shunting us around, and they didn't know where to take us. And it was a lot of ladies, and there was a few gentlemen walking down the street up and down. And here comes Julie, and Julie said, "What are you looking for now? We want to go and eat." And she said, "I've got the perfect place so that we can all go and fit, and eat together." And yes, and we were like We could have even eaten a rabbit if we could have fought it because we were so hungry. And Judy was our savior in New York. So, my beautiful savior, can I ask you this amazing question? How do you stay in power when old fears or doubts try to return?
Well, I turn into my spiritual practice, and I look inward and I examine, what's going on, and I pray. I might talk to someone that I can really confide in. Before the show today, I asked my 22-year-old, what do you think? What would you say about empowerment and transformation? And he said, I am the most powerful being. So confidence is key, right, to empowerment. You need to believe in yourself. You need to surround yourself with people that believe in you, like the Diamond Beauties. We believe in each other and we support each other. And that's a big part of it. When you're feeling down, there's always going to be someone there to lift you up.
And my beautiful Julie, I just wanted to say thank you for all your beauty and health tips that you are sending our way. There is so many more that I know that you are going to do. But looking back at last month's show that went out last week, and you were talking about magnesium, it was truly eye-opening. So how do you feel that you have got all this knowledge and you are sharing it and people are learning from it? How do you feel about that?
It just makes me feel wonderful, especially like somebody recently came back to me, Ronnie, who introduced me to you, and I had given her a health tip, and she came back to me and said, Julie, that fixed the problem completely. And I was just, I get goosebumps. It just makes me feel wonderful to be able to help people. And that was my whole mission in the first place. I knew that my mission was that early in my life. And, you know, I've also been here, for a few decades. I'm 57 now. And I started learning in my early 20s because my mother was very ill. She had a lot of illnesses. So I was always looking for ways to help her. And I was very frustrated with her doctor. I didn't think she had the best care, but she would not fire him. In my book, I jokingly fire my doctors, right? If I don't receive the right care, I will find someone else and I won't go tell them they're fired. But in my mind, I'm like, you're fired. And I'll find someone that's going to work with me, someone that has an openness, an open mind when it comes to holistic medicine, because the best way is to integrate both sides. There's wonderful benefits on both sides. There's good things about medicine. I'm not totally against mainstream medicine, of course. And there's wonderful things. And sometimes the alternative way, most of the time, is more gentle and often more effective when it comes to chronic illness, as opposed to emergency treatment. That's, of course, the mainstream is wonderful with emergency medicine. So I like to guide my clients as a health coach to work with their doctors, and we work together. Sometimes I document a plan that they can take to their doctor to advise them what questions to ask, what tests to ask for, because I've become kind of like a health detective where I try to help people figure out what's really going on. What are the root causes? What's making you ill? Let's get to the root cause and solve that. And then that just brings people around much faster and they start feeling better. And it makes my day and my week and my year. It's just wonderful.
I love it.
Thank
I love
you.
it. And remember when I saw you the first time and we talked about your book, I said to you, my beautiful Julie, you're going to save so many people's lives through your knowledge and through your book. And that was months, well, I think almost 2 years ago, isn't
Two
it,
years
Julie?
almost now. Yeah.
And look what you have done already. Amazing. I'm truly proud and I love you. And I'm so happy that I was able to hug you quite often the few
I
days we were
know. I know.
in New York.
I want another hug. You have to come back to the States.
I will. I will. So, my beautiful Sydney, I've got two questions for you. So, your first question is, what advice can you give to somebody out there that really needs this at the moment, where it's difficult for them to see they need to let go of something that is holding them back. What advice can you give them?
Ugh, what a question. What advice? It's such a personal question, right? It's such a personal, deep question because letting go can be such a journey in itself, right? I mean, some things we can hold on to for decades. I think it really comes down to a willingness. For me, it would be getting a support system, right? Because you need to have that positive reinforcement because changing your ways can be scary, right? It's the fear of the unknown. I'm not sure what this is going to look like. Who am I? What's going on? We may not even realize that we have some kind of limiting belief that's underneath there that's like projected forward in whatever it is that we're not being able to let go of. So I think having somebody there in your corner and supporting you is so important, helping you to see that you can reframe it in a different way. There's all kinds of different tools that you can use. You know, grounding is great, tuning into your body, getting quiet, meditating. There's so many different ways that you can tune into yourself to see, is that really working for me? Because typically is it really, it's there's some kind of suffering that's probably happening, right? I'm resisting. I need to let go of something, but I don't know how. And so it's that whole struggle and resistance and suffering. So it comes back then to, I think, the awareness and choice. Do I want to continue on this? Yes or no? Yes. Okay, then what's the next step? Maybe it's just a tiny little baby step, and maybe it's just reaching out and talking about it. As soon as we speak it out, right there is one release. So it's a real, like I said, it's a good question, but it can go into a variety of different directions because I think it truly is. It's very individual for each individual and how they want to proceed forward with letting go. Because letting go can be difficult. Let's say we could say it's easy. Oh yeah, all you need to do is this. Yeah, yeah, been there too, and then it resurfaces again. So I think it's recognizing that it's a process. We're all in a process, right? And that it takes practice of doing something new and patience, the 3 Ps, giving yourself the patience to say, okay, I might take one step forward and then maybe I slide 2 steps back. Okay. And then we have to give ourselves a little bit of compassion to say it's okay that I actually slid back. And have the patience to say, okay, I'm going to take another step. I'm going to practice it again. So I think that's all I got to say on that because I could go on and on. You know me, I could go on and on and on about this stuff. So when it comes to transformation, but I'd say practice the 3 Ps. That'll help.
I love that because you gave them a way to rethink about it, and then there's practicing tools. I totally believe that you need to have witnesses. First of all, you have to witness and get witness, and then you have to see the evidence. Because if you say you want to have more confidence, you need to witness, put it out there, and then get your feedback that it's working. So I totally believe it. I love it. So my second question is, well, statement rather, and then you can answer. You have done an amazing book with your beautiful writing partner, Rashni, on self-love. So, my beautiful viewers, not only will Julie's book also be down below in the notes to click on it to go and buy her book, but also beautiful Sydney's one and Natalie's book. So you will have all my guests the information to connect with them, and then you will also have a way to connect with these amazing 3 ladies books, as they were all part of Natalie and Julie was part of Soul of a Diamond TV show, and I was the honored one to be beautiful Sydney's book coach on her book with her and Roshni. So can you tell us your main purpose for the book? Because I do believe that you can say you want to transform, you want to change your life, But if you don't start with self-love, you will never be able to say, yes, I've got it, I've done it. So please tell us about your book, my beautiful Sydney.
Well, thank you. So, yeah, so this has been a journey too. My partner, Rashni Sharma Fleming, and I decided to do it's simple, right? The book is very simple. They're beautiful pages of gorgeous pictures with a single word, and then an action for you to take. And so it's for women that are really busy, because I think we've all been there. We do multitasking all the time. We're the caregivers, we're this, we're that, whatever it is that we need to do. Oh, and I think I lost y'all.
Are you still here?
Oh, yeah. Okay, good, because my whole screen just went blank. So can you hear me?
Yes, thank you.
Perfect. So the whole impetus behind this book is that there's so many women out there that are so busy all the time and don't know how to put themselves on their list, let alone at the top of their list. So this was a really good way of doing a simple yet powerful way to say, okay, you can take one little step each day. Take a look at a word and take a look at an action and step into that. And, we talked a lot about self-care and self-love, because some people think that self-care is self-love. And I would disagree with that, because I think it's an entree into self-love. And I give the example of, I can go to the gym, right, to work out my body, right? That's self-care. And then I can come home and look in the mirror and say, I hate how my body looks. Is that really loving myself fully? No. So the whole impetus behind this book was really to give women an entree and start stepping into your power. Start stepping into your authentic self. Start loving yourself every single day, just a little bit more, because self-love in itself is a process and a practice. And we have to have the patience to keep going and doing it. So I love that you asked me that question, because I think it's so important. So many women, like I said, don't know how to actually step into it. And I say that because let's face it, for centuries, I would say centuries at this point, there have been a lot of negative messages that have been handed down to women. And I think it's generational, and I think it's societal and cultural, and in our industries, it's industrial, in terms of like how women are supposed to behave. Little girls are supposed to be everything nice like sugar and spice, so there's a lot of things that are just, I say programming because it's things that we learned when we were little, but then get stacked and layered upon all the time. And so how do we break through all of that and learn who we really are and who we want to be? So, hopefully this book, again, I call it simple because it really is, if you think it, the concept is simple, but I think it can be so powerful for women to take a small moment for themselves and really start stepping into their own power of who they want to be.
I love it. Thank you. Thank you. And you are also going to come and speak to us 5 minutes on that, on our live Zoom, community Zoom. So my beautiful viewers, on the Diamond Beauty St. Tons and Not Euros, we have got our first Monday of every month, our Power Hour community Zoom. And I put the Zoom into capital letters because we are Zooming with love into each other and seeing each other. And you are going to come and talk to us about your book. So, Deborah, I've got 2 questions for you as well. What legacy are you creating with your growth right now? And then, do you have one mantra that you can bestow on the viewers?
Wow. These are great questions. They are so big, as Cindy said, and yet they can be so simple too. Let's see. Could you ask them again? Because I want to be with the question.
What legacy are you creating with your growth right now? And do you have a mantra for the viewers?
Okay. I wanted to hear legacy and growth again together, because that's not usually how we think about legacy. So I really wanted to bring that back in as an active energy. So when I was thinking about my legacy, I was actually thinking about this last night. And this goes in with our concept of authenticity that several of us have mentioned. Probably the most authentic legacy I could leave would be with my music, to have more of my songs shared with the world. I think my glasses have to go like this.
I was thinking, what am I going to do now? Okay, I know what to do. Go, continue. I will do something on myself.
Okay. So and having that be witnessed, and look at all the extra eyes we have with Sanet's glasses.
Exactly.
And laughter. Laughter would be a mantra. Two sides of that, and I don't usually say this, but what's coming up to be said is, don't take yourself so seriously, which is not something I practice well, because to me, even fun is serious business. And when I get stuck, when I really get stuck with all my self-talk, my self-motivation, practicing everything I've learned, and I have to go out to source for help, and being tenacious is also stubborn. And when I'm in that place, sometimes I'll say, okay, God, look, I will my will to be thy will. So that's my mantra.
I love it. I love it. Wow. Very, very deep. And you are right. I have put all those glasses on because people need to see and hear you, because there is something in your voice. It's like the angels is speaking to me. It's like heavenly. So, my beautiful viewers, what I will do for beautiful Deborah, you will have the link to all Julie and Cindy and Natalie's books. Deborah, I will just get the link from you where people can buy a book. And your song, I think is $1.
Yes.
One
Yes, it's
dollar.
on camp.
So also that Julie, sorry, Deborah, your website didn't come out fully, but all of the websites and the connection points will be down below. So, ladies and gentlemen, click down below in the show notes. There you will get all of our details. So, Natalie, are you ready for your question, my beautiful one? And I think hearing you this morning, and now, well, we had a meeting before. I think it's going to be amazing what you're going to do. Can you share? Oh, I'm so sorry. Just give me 1 second here. What version of yourself have you recently outgrown? Because I didn't know that when I prepared the question. And how did you know it was time? This is your first question, and then I will ask you your second question.
I can't wait to hear Deborah's song, first of all. Is it on Spotify? Spotify?
Not
Yeah?
yet. Bandcamp at this point.
Okay. Yes, I'm avoiding the question. Just kidding. Kind of. Okay. So, way back 2 years ago, I had COVID, and I learned from Dr. Artis that nicotine can restore the lungs. And so I bought some cigarettes, hadn't smoked in 15 years. And literally within like 48 hours, my lungs were completely clear from like barely being able to walk to complete clearing them. Well, that resurrected my smoking habit. I bought some beautiful organic tobacco in Aruba, brought it home and smoked it and continued to smoke. And then that kind of tied in because I've been, AA for like 14 years. No drinking, no drugs. So that just kind of lit fire, and then something else grabbed hold of that. Another addictive thing with the writing of the book, release, just growing pressure and not, so I'm learning how to, the point is yesterday was my first day, no more Nicorettes, because I've been literally chewing about 28 grams of nicotine a day, like a lot. Plus I have literally, like, the coffee I drink is ridiculous. I probably use a quarter pound of coffee a day. Yeah. So no nicotine as of yesterday. So I'm feeling calmer, but I realize, that I know a lot about health. I do a lot of healthy things, but to really be free and lead and be very authentic, I must clean it up. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm leading first myself, so that I can stand forward and say, these will be other things that I've conquered, overcome with God's help. And it'll be just more of my testimony of shining brighter, because if our fuel is dirty, we just can't shine as bright as we can with clean fuel. So, and just look our best, everything. Feel my best. Most of all, my emotions have been awful. Too much toxicity, right?
Wow.
So I'll be happier. Thank
my
you.
beautiful ones, I cannot share with you because this is a recording. I'm going to share it in a private chat so that the ladies see what was my next question for beautiful Natalie. My next question is, are you ready to grow and shine and share your brilliance to the world?
Wow. I am psychic. I do have telepathy big time, so I'm not surprised. There you go. I answered it. That's awesome.
did.
Confirmation.
Wow.
Yes, I am. I
Yeah.
am. And I'm
Wow.
feeling the fire. I'm feeling the fire. I am wearing a little patch with like 6 milligrams or something, but I'm going to cut off completely.
Beautiful. So my beautiful ones, if Deborah gives me permission, I still do have your song here in the back studio. I can play a snippet of it. We've got a few more minutes to go. I want to say, my guest, this show was incredible. The show was incredible. Thank you for your wisdom. My viewers, I know you love it. You love it. We don't have a time out to do the golden nugget, but here is a snippet. And then look down below in the notes.
A cup of hope is all you need. A cup of hope. Do you believe? A cup of hope we all receive. A cup of hope for you and me. A cup of hope all across the land. A cup of hope from hand to hand.